Turner. Now, don't forget, you can listen to Good Things. We are streaming live over at supertalk.fm. We're also streaming from that SuperTalk Mississippi app and your local SuperTalk Mississippi radio station. But you can watch us, too. We are on your computer or your mobile device. Just head on over to SuperTalk TV. You'll see I'm not in the studio today. In fact, we are coming to you live from the Mississippi's Queen City, that is Meridian, Mississippi, today for the 72nd annual Jimmie Rodgers Music Festival. That's America's longest-running musical festival. And that's thanks to Visit Meridian. And Miss Laura Carmichael is joining us today to tell us a little bit more about all the good things you got going on. So welcome back.
Well, thank you. Good afternoon,
You
Rebecca.
know, we're going to have to keep making this an annual event. We were at the 71st Jimmie Rodgers Music Festival together. Now we're at their 72nd, so it's continuing to go.
It is. It's such a wonderful festival. And, you know, it's a big part of Meridian and who we are, our music legacy. So we love this week and look forward to it. And can't wait for next year as well.
It's not just one day festival or a one weekend festival. I think it's America's longest running and longest running in terms of time. So when did all the festivities kick off?
So everything kicked off last night. We had Mississippi here at the Mississippi Arts and Entertainment Experience. We had a great show. Tonight it goes, you know, with bluegrass. If you like bluegrass, come on down to the mats. We have that. Tomorrow night we have the talent contest. See some of the local talent, regional talent who come in and they shine on the stage.
And hadn't some of the past winners of that contest made it on to bigger things?
They have. And from what I hear, Elvis and Faith Hill are some of the contestants in the past. So we have some celebrities. And, you know, it's a great event. And then, of course, Thursday night we'll be at the Ellis Theater in Philadelphia. That's going to be fun. Daniel House, we love him. So we're excited about that. And then Friday night, St. Paul and the Broken Bones, what can I say, and Vashti Jackson. So they're here at the Mats again. We'll be back here. And then Saturday, we have a great show lined up. And Sunday, of course, that gospel brunch. It's just a fun week. We're celebrating Jimmie Rodgers and what his influence in music was. Of course, he's known as the father of country music, but he influenced so many different genres of music. So we're proud that he is, you know, here from Meridian.
And still influencing a young artist and still having an impact and bringing people to Meridian.
Yes.
I think I read where something like 50,000 people along the way have attended the Jimmie Rodgers Festival. So that's crazy to think about.
It's wonderful. It brings people in, and from a tourism standpoint, you know, those people coming in, we want them seeing what Meridian is all about. So, you know, it's always exciting. And we've got a busy week here.
And it looks like the weather's going to be good. You know, last year, Laura, when we were here, we had to switch locations but if you're looking outside right now at Meridian, you see beautiful skies. The weather's nice. Here at the Max, looking out over our shoulder, there's the beautiful courtyard that if you've never been to an event there, I imagine it's the perfect space.
It's perfect. And, you know, we ordered up that weather just special for this year. So we're excited that maybe the rain's going to hold off. Everybody will be able to come out and enjoy all the great music and all the fun that goes along with it.
Talking about music, talking about the fun and all the events. Now, I don't know if it's an official piece with the Jimmie Rodgers Festival, but you guys have a big event. Meridian has definitely been a city that has been talked about over the last umpteen weeks with American Idol.
Yes.
It was just seen that last night Jamal Roberts, native of you guys here, made it to the top 3. Do y'all have watch parties around here in Meridian for Jamal?
We have watch parties. We are so proud of this young man. I mean, he is just such a talent. And to know that he is that next legacy of music here, you know, from Meridian is just so wonderful. There's going to be a parade tomorrow for him. It's a homecoming parade. The top 3 always get that. So they'll be coming in. They'll be doing a lot of production on that. So there'll be a parade and also a concert, a mini concert at City Hall on tomorrow evening. And so we're really excited about, you know, what he's done and just he's a bright shining star for us.
Well, he's not the only from Meridian that has made the stage there. Not American Idol, but then also some of the other shows as well.
Yes.
You have Todd
from The Voice.
From The Voice here at Meridian Local. And so what's in your water here in Meridian?
We just
musical, or at least vocal for your vocals.
Well, I know for Visit Meridian, one of our themes is follow the music to Meridian. And it is so true because, you know, you've got David Ruffin, you've got, you know, all these wonderful artists, you know, Britt Gully, and just so much talent that just originated right here in Meridian. And, it's our background, it's our roots, along with the railroad. So, it's just exciting to see these talented artists make a way for themselves. And we're just really proud of Jamal and what he's accomplishing. And I can't wait to see him and, everybody who comes in to visit us that will be here tomorrow to share that success with him.
And I think there's is there a poster contest for Jamal?
There is.
Or Jamal's parade. I don't know if
Yes.
Jamal will be the judge of it, but
Right.
he should be.
So today at 3:30 at Dumont Plaza, there will be everybody will be gathering to make posters, and
cool.
we're proud of you, Jamal. So we've had banners up around town. They're all over, and everybody's just excited. It brings a really, really good spirit to our community, and everybody just coming together to support music, to support Jamal and what he's bringing.
Our news director JT Mitchell has been following Jamal's story real closely. Big fan, and he got the opportunity to interview him and share some of that on Good Things last week.
Yes.
One of the best things was he asked about his living in Meridian or coming back, and he said he loved it because he didn't have to wait in long lines to get food. Right,
That's right.
Which is always a plus. That there wasn't terrible traffic like in some of the larger cities,
That's right.
which is a sort of a bonus. But I think the biggest nod is just the fact when he comes home, he gets just to be himself, right? And that authentic thing.
Yes.
And I think that's all Mississippi small towns. If you're from there, when you come back home, it's a safe space and we welcome you back.
It is. It's wonderful. And so super proud of him and his accomplishments. And we can't wait till tomorrow night. And we can't, wait for the rest of the week with Jimmie
Right.
Rodgers. I will be at all the concerts and looking forward to it. So we want to invite everybody out.
And if you're coming to visit Meridian, specifically for the festival,
Yes.
then you also want to take in some of the other cool things downtown. Laura, Meridian's just really sort of flourished over the last couple of years. Coming off the interstate, driving up, you've got the Children's Museum, you've got these places to dine, you have obviously the Max, but you have the Train Museum that's
Yes.
within walking distance.
We do.
It's all in walking distance.
It's walking distance, and we got some great shops downtown, the restaurants, and then we have an art museum. We have a Soule, the Steamworks, and there's not many of those left around the United States. And so you get to actually see how, things worked back in the day with those Steamworks. It's just really a cool, eclectic group of museums. And, of course, the Jimmie Rodgers Museum is a local treasure as well. So people love to go and see all that memorabilia and learn about Jimmie and his story and his short life, actually, that, but it was just such an influential life. So
Still going on.
It is.
Again, influenced the America's longest running music festival, which I think when we hear that, Laura, we think, oh, that's just Mississippi's longest festival. No, that is the United States, America's longest running festival,
That's
being the
right.
72nd year, and it doesn't seem like it's slowing down anytime soon. Do you guys wrap up at the end after the gospel brunch, give yourself a day, and then start thinking about the next year?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I'd like to give a kudos, hats off to the Jimmie Rodgers Foundation. It's a group of hardworking individuals who make this happen, and our community is so giving, and so the sponsors and everybody who just pours their heart into it, to make this festival a success is just wonderful. So we just can't thank them enough for what they, do for us as well in the community.
When you come to these great events and you see them go off, which you think without a hitch, particularly when there's good weather,
Yes.
there are still lots of boots on the ground
There are.
that are scurrying behind the scenes,
are.
that are making these kinds of things happen. So, we say here all the time, Laura, coming out and supporting festivals, big, small, in between, really is also supporting your local economy
It is,
and small
it is.
businesses as well. It's sort of like a side gig. So how important is it when you hear of your visit Meridians or your main streets putting things on to get out and be a part of it?
It's so important to our economic impact. Tourism's the fourth largest industry in the state. So, it makes us proud to see those numbers and people who are coming out and they're supporting us and, our locals, but also those who come from other places to visit. So it's really important. It's what keeps those small businesses thriving and keeps them going. And it supports our economy. So it's so important.
Do you know the furthest person or group of people away that have come to in your knowing, Laura, to the Jimmie Rodgers Festival?
In my knowing, Germany. Wow. So we have had people from Germany, England that come to this festival, and they are diehard Jimmie Rodgers fans, and they will visit Meridian just to go to the museum or learn or see that little piece of what he meant to the music industry, and they love it. So, yeah.
That's really cool. Okay, you're not coming as far as Germany, no matter where you're listening to Good Things. So if we want to get our tickets real quick, Laura, where do we get those?
Go online, JimmieRodgers.com, and you can get your tickets there, and we want to invite you out. You can also get them at the door. So some great packages if you want to come Friday and Saturday night and hit the Sunday shows. There's some VIP passes and tickets that are available, so we want to encourage everybody to come out. It's a great time.
It's a great time.
Yes.
Great weather today. All right, Laura, I'll see you back for the 73rd.
Thank you. It's always good to see you.
But you guys stick with us. We got more good things for you coming up next.